jokes and whatever, being silly, I've never had a chance to really talk about myself. I've never had a chance to really tell you my story, my childhood, growing up as Conan O'Brien, and being real about it. And I thought maybe if it's okay with you tonight, I could tell my story. Is that cool? Jimmy, would you help me out? Gentlemen, please welcome, for the first time in the great nation of Canada, the Coquettes! These are my backup singers. Yeah! Alright. They're the only reason I went on tour. Now, since this is a tour, we were going to call them the Tourettes, but they kept yelling out fuck at the wrong time. It's a good joke. You'll repeat it. I'll tell you my story.
That's funny.
I don't know if anybody's ever been back east too much, but I come from a place called Brookline, Massachusetts. Yeah. Brookline is an affluent suburb of Boston. Now you see, Brookline's a tough place to grow up, real tough. Because most people in Brookline are upper class. But we were upper middle class. It was hell. My mama, my poor sainted mama, God rest her soul. She's still alive, but I just pretend she's not. My poor mama, she had to take good care of us. My poor mama, she didn't have much. She worked as a real estate tax attorney at the prestigious law firm of Rhodes and Gray. She made partner very quickly, brought in a lot of money. My daddy was no good. My daddy is a microbiologist, works at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston. He's associated with the World Health Organization, does a lot of advanced work on infectious diseases. Real white trash. My mama, she had to take good care of us and feed us any way she could, because we didn't have much. So every morning she'd go out and she'd go hunting for this green that grows on the side of the road in Brookline, Massachusetts. And it's a green that's called poke salad. Yeah, it's called poke salad. Yeah. And my mama, with her grubby old hands, would rip that poke salad off the side of the road and stuff it in an old burlap sack. And she'd put that sack in the passenger seat of the air-conditioned Ford LTD. It was pretty much brand new, and drive it back to our large house in the suburbs, and boil it up for dinner, because there were 6 of us, and we had to get by any way we could. So I want to sing a song now about my poor mama, and tell you a little bit about her. You want to hear this song? Okay, it goes like this. I'll sit back in eastern Brookline, where the alligators are so mean. The young girl who I swear the world, maybe alligators will change. Go poke salad. Everybody said it was a shame that my mom was working on a tree. Yeah. Me vicious, straight razor took with my mama. Yeah, you see, every day before summertime, she'd go down to the truck patch, pick herself a mess of poke salad, stuff it all down in a took sack, poke salad. It's going great. Everybody said it was a shame that my mom was working on a chain. It was tough. Well, by now most of you have figured out that this song is pretty much bullshit. This song is bullshit! Yeah. This is just an old song about growing up poor in the South that I always liked. And I wanted an excuse to sing it, so I forced my life into it. Basically, there's no alligators in Brookline. My mama didn't have a tote sack, she had a Prada bag. We didn't pick up a green on the side of the road, we shopped at Whole Foods. Yeah, we got whatever we wanted. Kobe beef, turkey burgers, sushi. We were one of the get sushi. We stuffed our faces. We had everything. But the true part's the part about my daddy. My no-good daddy. You see, my daddy was lazy and no count. He claimed he had a bad fight. All my brothers was good for. Was getting watermelons out of my boat. Singers, this song's alright, but Conan, how the hell are you getting out of this thing? Yeah, you set up this big song, how are you gonna get out? Well, there are two ways out of a song like this, ladies and gentlemen, and you can write it down if you want, because it's an old show business rule. 2 ways and 2 ways alone. That's right. You need strobe lights